Your WCBI First Alert AccuWeather forecast with meteorologist Vanessa Alonso.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us here on Midday. Of course, the top weather story for us today is none other than Ida. After making landfall as a very powerful Category 4 hurricane yesterday over the Louisiana coast, it is moving inland and weakening now to a tropical storm with winds at 40 miles per hour. So even though it's not as strong as it was, it still has enough of a punch to bring some impacts here across the WCBI viewing area as we head into today. So the latest forecast come from the National Hurricane Center has this storm moving to the north, then to the northeast, right over us as we head into the next 6 to 12 hours. And then as we head into the next several days, it's going to quickly push through the Tennessee Valley region, through the northeastern seaboard, and then eventually back out into sea. But the next 12 to 24 hours are going to be the most critical for us as we are still going to be on the northeastern, more active side of the system. So that is why we're still going to be dealing with the potential for some strong winds, heavy rain, and of course, we cannot rule out the chance of a brief isolated spin-up tornado. That is why on the western side, we don't have to deal with winds not as high and tornadoes unlikely because we're not dealing with that counterclockwise spin compared to the northeastern side of the system. So here is the latest radar loop from the last 3 hours. Now we are continuing to monitor this band right here that's pushing to areas along and north of Highway 82. There has been a little bit of some history with this band producing some brief rotation. So this is something Chief Meteorologist Isaac Williams and I will continue to watch. And then as we zoom out a little more south, we are starting to see this rain band that has had a history of producing some tornado warnings just to the north of Mobile and into just the far southeastern sections of the WCBI viewing area in Pickens County. So again, this is still something that we're going to have to watch very closely over the next 6 to 12 hours. Tropical storm warnings remain in effect for us here from areas along and south of Highway 82. High wind advisories in effect for areas north of Highway 82. We still can't rule out that chance for some heavy rain and some flooding concerns. So that is why we are under that flash flood watch. And again, because of that chance for a brief isolated tornado threat, we are under a level 1 risk for severe weather, especially for a tornado watch, which remains to our south and to our east, but nothing in effect for us right now. So again, can't rule out the chance for some isolated tornadoes, wind gusts over 40 miles per hour, and anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of rain. So let's time it all for you in your hour-by-hour forecast. So as we head into the afternoon hours by 4 o'clock, as the center of Ida continues to push into our region, we're going to continue dealing with those northeastern rain bands that does have the potential for heavy rain, gusty winds, and a brief isolated spin-up tornado through tonight into possibly early tomorrow morning. As we head into Tuesday, as Ida moves away from us, everything's going to come to an end, making way for some pretty decent weather as we head into the end of the work week. Now here's Lisa.
One of the things that everybody is looking for